this letter from Daryl Katz to Oilers fans. I heard a few people say that they thought that Craig McTavish was thrown under the bus a bit on this one. Thoughts?
I don't think so at all. I'm surprised to hear that.
Yeah,
where do they get that?
When it comes down to it, this is Craig McTavish's team. He is the GM. He makes the calls. He's accountable for building a team that can compete for the Stanley Cup year in and for years to come.
Well, I think there's a misconception among the fan base that even though Craig McTavish is the GM, he's calling all the shots, Kevin Lowe. I don't think that's the case at all. I think that was a reinforcement that Craig McTavish is making decisions. It doesn't mean that Kevin Lowe isn't consulted. Pretty sure he's being consulted. Why wouldn't you consult Kevin Lowe? But I think Craig McTavish is the one that's stirring the drink as far as moves go, as Steve Tamalini did prior to Craig McTavish being the GM.
Did Mr. Katz have to write this letter? Do fans really need to hear from him and have him say things like, patience are the key, we're doing this, we're working hard, Craig McTavish is the one you want to concentrate on for building this team, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Do Oilers fans truly need this letter in any way, shape, or form? Reid?
Well, that's a great question. I think, I think some people will be glad to hear from Daryl Katz. He's in a situation where he can't really win. A man in that position can never really win all of the public support because he can always be. People can always quibble at him about something, about the arena or a decision he made with the team or how the team is doing. So, on that broad scale, if he doesn't do this, the people who still want to hear from him are going to be mad. Now that he does do this, well, now people are going to comb over the letter and, like you said, Jaylene, say, oh, he's throwing McTavish under the bus, or why did he say this? Why did he word this way? So he can't win, but basically, like I said, this is to me a flat-out acknowledgement that the team is drastically underperforming this season and not meeting what really were modest expectations going into the season. To hopefully be a middle-of-the-pack team is not, aiming for, putting a man on Pluto in 6 months. So,
yeah,
this is, anyway, sorry.
This is just a text that came in and said, hi, I believe Kate's released this letter because Oilers season ticket holders just recently completed their annual survey. Fan loyalty seems to be dropping a little bit.
Oh.
This was the text.
Well, maybe,